Hi friends, this morning Reverend Father Paul Chandrankunnel SAC will address us on the topic manners. He is the director of St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology at Nagpur. He is also the Vice Provincial of the Pallotti's Prabhu Prakash Province.
Hello friends, this morning I want to talk to you on a topic which most people might consider as unimportant, as a waste of time, and this is about manners. Most of our people think that manners are meant for professionals, for people who are in public life, employees in industries, or in the corporate world. But I believe that good manners are applicable to everyone. And these small little manners can generate enormous amount of goodwill among people. When I greet you as you cross my path with a smile and say hello to you or say good morning sir or good morning simply, I am just acknowledging your presence. When I am saying thank you to a tea vendor or to a sweeper of the road or anyone for that matter, I am basically acknowledging the presence of the other. And I have often noticed a smile, a gentle and a pleasant smile dawning on the faces of people when you say a warm thank you for a little favor, apparently insignificant, that they might do to you. When you give preference on the road for a pedestrian to cross, when you give preference to a woman or an elderly person to cross the road or in public places, there is always gratitude on the face of the other, because I have recognized the presence of the other. There is therefore a spiritual dimension to manners. You are giving greater importance to the other. You are putting the other person first. And this sort of an awareness that I must give preference to the other at every level, at every moment of my life, that is a great recognition, a spiritual recognition. And therefore manners are not just peripheral, it is part and parcel of the inner self of a person. It reveals the real mettle and character of the individual. And this is within the reach of every one of us. We can always give consideration and preference to the other, and that becomes simply what we call good manners. Our gentleness, politeness in dealing with people, recognition of the contributions that other people make in the form of gratitude, a word of gratitude. All these will certainly contribute immensely for generating goodwill among people. Ultimately, these are the small little things that constitute a life. And life has to be lived happily. And we must contribute our little might to generating happiness among people. We may not be able to accomplish great things, but to our little words, our gestures, our actions, our smiles, these little things can generate a lot of happiness and serenity in the lives of people. Sometimes we are very crude and rude in our dealings with the people. That is so much natural to us. We don't become aware of the fact that we are giving offense to other people. When we say, on the other hand, respectfully, hello sir, or you are welcome, when I extend a very warm and hearty welcome just by a smile and my word, there is altogether a different relationship that is established with the other person. On the other hand, if I don't recognize the other, I do not look at the other, I just pass by the person who crosses my path without saying anything, there is much of life is lost in that. There are so many small little things, my dear friends, that we can do in order to generate happiness and serenity and unity and togetherness among us, among our companions, among our colleagues. Very often I have noticed that in conversations, most people have a tendency to cut into the conversation of the other. Another person is speaking, but without allowing that person to speak, I cut into and I intervene. Ultimately, this is a non-recognition of the other and an affirmation of my selfishness. When I put my ringtone loud and simply let the phone ring for a long time, I am actually not respecting the other person. When I am speaking louder than at a volume that is required, I am showing disrespect to the person. When I speak over the mobile so loud with no regard for the circumstances and the context in which I am disrespecting the person. On the other hand, if I speak gently or if I move away from the crowd when I am attending a call, I am showing respect and I am becoming a mannered person. When I put music loud, when I play music loud on my mobile, I am showing disrespect for the other person. If you want to play music, play it for yourself, not for others. These are the little ways, these are small little things, but there are infinite number of things of this sort which are very, very important, and these are expressions of our character. A little awareness, a little more consciousness about the impact of this or the consequences of these little actions and gestures from our side and the possibilities, negative and positive, that they hold are very, very important. Let us become therefore aware that manners are part and parcel of an expression of my character. It has a spiritual dimension. These are not formalities. It is a way of putting the other person first. And I wish that all of us gradually, consciously persevere in the path of manners, which are ultimately respect, love, consideration for the other. Thank you.